Welcome everybody to something slightly different today, okay? This is Painters Guild. Now this game came out fucking ages ago, honestly, like it's pretty old, But it's one of those games I like to load up when I don't really feel like doing anything, you know? I call them do-nothing games. They're kind of, I mean, you have to be hands-on with this one, fine, but it's also reasonably hands-off. It's generally, you're kind of shuffling numbers around, you know? Excuse me. Other games like that, Cosmonautica, that's probably a good example of a do-nothing game, you know, did a bit of spaceship trading and stuff. You kind of tick boxes and click buttons and then wait for things to happen. Animal Crossing is always a good do-nothing game, it's got to be said. But I'm going to change the name of our guild to begin with. I want to be the Guild of Dummus Kissus. Oh, it's not going to fit. I wanted to put Dummus Kissus Flagus. The Guild of Dummus. The Guild of Dummus. I'm going to call this the Guild of Dummus. If you know where the Dummus Kissus Flagus thing comes from, then cool. You know, we can be friends, basically. But it's just a stupid little reference. Where do we want to go? We could be in Rome, get 25% gold from Great Works, extra beauty, or we could just stick with Florence. Let's just stick with Florence. Florence is the classic location. Okay, we should definitely call ourselves. We're gonna be Fodder Dummus. Okay, if we're gonna call this place the Guild of Dummus, we're gonna have it named after us. Definitely. What kind of hat do we want? We want to be male. I probably want. Is that male? I can never remember which way around these are. Is that male? No, that's male. That is definitely male, isn't it? Okay, what hair do I want? Looks like that's the lady's hair. Guy's hair. Yeah, that looks like mine, I guess. A little hat. I kind of like the little beret. The beret is nice. I like all these silly little clothes and things that you can pick out, you know? Like oh, look at that. Denim jacket and stuff. That's kind of cool. It's not even denim. It's like a leather jacket, I should say. Leather jacket. It's nice being able to kind of customize your character, even just slightly, you know, especially in a game like this where there's so few pixels to actually pick from. We're gonna go brown. We're gonna have a beard because I do currently have a beard, and oh no, yeah, you need to start at a reasonable age in this game because otherwise you age quickly. That's kind of the problem. Let's just hit play. So why am I playing this game today? I basically, like, I have a lot of stuff going on IRL. Like, if you've been watching City Quest, you probably would have heard me and Kitch talking about it. But I had a baby recently, of course, which was pretty big. It wasn't me, obviously. It was my partner had a baby. But we, you know, it's a combined effort thing. Generally, that's how people like to look at it. Cool. You want a painting? That's nice. Let's get this painting down here and dump this guy on that. So yeah, that has been taking up a lot of my time recently. Let's take this person, cool. And obviously I'm on paternity leave, which is great. Like, paternity leave means I get to just spend so much time at home. Like, I'm spending all my time playing with Hot Wheels, basically. And, like, you know, those wooden train sets? I can't remember what the official brand is, but we've got lots of off-brand ones that all kind of connect together, which is fine. And yeah, kind of just enjoying time with my 2-year-old, my 2.5-year-old, because he's having to adjust to having a new little baby sister. It turns out her name's Sophia, if you're wondering, and yeah, he's having to adjust to that, and like, he's doing pretty well. I'll be honest. We're pretty proud of him. Okay, yeah, still getting some weird issues with my mic occasionally, so I apologise if any of that gets picked up on this video, and I don't notice it, but it's just another one of the things that's going on, you know, other stuff that I have to deal with. But yeah, so like, my time has to be divided up differently at the moment. I've talked about it before, I've got loads of projects that I work on, like, on the side. And having time to do those projects and all of the YouTube stuff, and like looking after baby and everything, it's madness, honestly, it's quite madness. So I think I'm going to change up the way I do, like, my YouTube stuff. Excuse me. Because... Sandro Botticelli. Okay, I don't think we'll have enough money to hire Sandro Botticelli. We'll have a little look. The great sculptor Donatello has passed away at the age of 80. His patrons, including the oh, for fuck's sake. Family flocked to Andrea develop. I can't say any of these words, honestly. Any of these words are awful for me. So my guild is full and I don't have enough money. So yeah, time is being divided up with lots of stuff. You know, I spend all my time at the moment playing with Hugo, Sophia, our new little baby. Like she obviously needs a lot of attention as well. But generally, like, the aim at the moment is to kind of keep Hugo happy, make sure he doesn't get too jealous of like having a new baby sister, because obviously that's something you have to be careful of with kids. They can get a bit jealous of having a new presence in the household, I should say, that's kind of dividing up the love in the family. So at the moment he's loving things anyway, because I'm spending all my time at home. But yeah, as far as YouTube goes, so what I'm thinking about doing is kind of changing things up a little bit. So as far as the Let's Plays go, like, I'll probably still do them, because they're useful content at the end of the day to like fill gaps and stuff. But I think I may take a few little breaks here and there, so that I'm not having to spend like all of my time recording for these Let's Plays and things. And I think I'm going to dabble in doing some other bits and pieces. Okay, because I've talked about it before, but like thinking about doing some tutorials, you know, like how to program games. I've got like some bits and pieces in the works already. Like we're doing some writing. We're trying to do some writing. We're going to try something new. Okay, this is going to be an interesting experiment, but it's been a long old process. Okay, so hopefully it's received all right. And yeah, I've got a whole bunch of retro stuff as well that I want to get through, like including like a massive stack of collection of games and things. So maybe I will start pointing the channel in that direction a little bit more. You know, less of the random Let's Plays, the games that I just fancy playing, and more kind of targeted content, if you know what I mean. I don't know if having, you know, less kind of daily content is going to cause a problem or anything. It shouldn't do. Like, as far as I'm aware, you know, as long as the content is liked, it shows up. And you know what? I think I've put my time in doing like the daily content at the end of the day. Like, I've been doing it. How many videos are on the channel now? It's like 400, something like that. I've done it for quite a while now. So I think, like I said, I think I'm going to change things up a little bit. So you have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't know really. What can I tell you about what's going on at the moment? So today I went swimming. Me and Hugo, I should say. We went swimming. We wanted to occupy some time, you know, because we had nothing else to do today. It was so fucking hot as well. Honestly, trying to do anything outside today was like a death sentence, basically. So if you're one of those people who had to work outside today in the horrendous weather that we've been having, good for you, basically. Like, more power to you, because I do not want to be doing that. That sounds like a horrible nightmare. But yeah, so we went swimming because I figured swimming would be a decent thing to do, like, given the weather and the conditions and everything, you know. And yeah, that was pretty good. I enjoyed myself. We had a lot of fun. Turns out in the pool I can throw him about, you know, six feet above my head, which is great because then I can catch him and he loves it. It's the most fun he's had ever, apparently, given his smile and his happy, you know, cries and laughs and everything, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, other than that, I also something else which has been disrupting the channel. Actually, I got a new rig. It's a good thing I'm on the ball today, honestly. Like, I'm trying to keep my eye on this microphone because I don't know what's wrong with it. I think I've said before, but like, it's a mixer and stuff that I have. Yeah, I know I can customize. It's great. I mean, do I really need to customize it right now? Not particularly. I'll be honest. Like, the customization is, it's gratuitous. You don't need to do it. It's purely there for, you know, aesthetic's sake. But yeah, this microphone and the mixer and stuff, it's borrowed to me by somebody. He very, very kindly lent it to me so I could do my recording and stuff. And I just don't know what's wrong with it. Like, I might have to take it back to him for a bit and kind of say, hey buddy, his name's Joe, I'm having problems. He is slightly technically, well, he's quite technically minded, and like, he likes poking at electronics and stuff. And he knows, he did a music course at uni because he wanted to be a musician. Ended up in pension. I've talked about him before. he knows how an amplifier works and everything and how to fix them. So I'm hoping if I give it to him, a mixer I should say, that he'll be able to actually take a little look at it and kind of go, oh yeah, we need to replace, you know, this capacitor, we need to resolder this lane, or whatever it is that needs to be replaced. Because I don't want to have to. Don't get me wrong, I like doing the YouTube stuff, but I don't want to have to pay out for a you know, a bit of hardware. Like, so far I've managed to avoid paying kind of any money out to do the YouTube stuff, which is exactly what I was aiming for, because at the end of the day, like, it doesn't make any money for me. It's just for fun. It's just a hobby. And, like, hobbies are great, but I have a lot of hobbies. And if I invested money in every single hobby... Oh, shit, about pain. Every single hobby, I would be absolutely broke at the end of the day. Oh no, the ruler of Florence has died. His son Lorenzo and Giuliano are now ruling in Firenze. I don't know what. I guess they're two different places. My knowledge of like that area of the world is pretty poor. Like, I don't take much of an interest in places like Venice and stuff. I don't know. Just never. I've never been a fan of like the architecture and things. It's not something I really go for. You know, you can have a go at me if you want. You can say it's a travesty. Yeah, let's add another room. There we go. We've got a double height guild now. That's exactly what I want to see. Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, if you're into like your Assassin's Creed, sorry, that kind of stuff, then, you know, cool. I'm good for you, basically. But it just doesn't interest me. I've never been a fan of like Assassin's Creed, for example, just because of that kind of association with that environment, if you know what I mean. Yeah, anyway, getting off topic.